Hey guys, Spider Games here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to gain AP fast in the game Final Fantasy 15. Now, this is a pretty simple thing to do, but you do have to be higher level. It works best. When I was lower level, I wasn't gaining AP fast. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's look on our skill trees. We want to go to the combat skill tree, and this is where we're going to need to invest some AP before we even do this. So you need to look at Chain Fury. That's going to cost you 10 AP, no big deal. This is actually going to give us access to Warp Factor and Warp Factor 2, which boosts Warp Strike damage. That's very important if you want to one-shot the Imperial troops that come landing. And those are the guys that we're going to be actually going after. It also helps to invest in health. Now let's find a place to fight some Imperial assholes. The ideal place would be somewhere with trees or rocks or any kind of object where Noctis can actually just kneel down, catch his breath, get some MP, magic points and health points back, and then go back into battle. Now it's time to farm some AP, so go ahead and find a place to fight Imperial troops. That's what you want because there's a lot of them when the dropship comes. So there's going to be a giant red circle which shows, if you step inside this red circle, they're going to attack you. Run to the edge of that and make sure that they chase you. They need to get real close to the edge of that red circle. That way, when you step outside the red circle, they're going to stop attacking and turn around. Now, it works best to be as far away from the enemy as you can when you do a warp strike because it actually does more damage. There's a damage bonus. So go ahead, let them turn around, and then warp strike them in the back, and it's usually always a one-shot kill, and you always get your AP point for it. And then after he's dead, they're going to start attacking you. Go ahead and start jumping around. You don't want to lose health from these guys. Get outside the edge of that red circle again. They're going to forget about you, and then you're just going to warp strike again. And you do that over and over until they're all dead. Another dropship's going to come, and you just keep going. It's a whole cycle. I did this for a whole in-game day, and I made a ton of AP points. Another method to this is using a warp point to gain back your magic points and your health points. So you want to find a spot where the Empire is real close to a warp point during the battle. That way, every time you kill somebody, you can go back to that warp point, you gain back your MP, and then from the warp point, you can actually kill another enemy with a warp strike and get another point. And it's actually a really good way to do this because if you do a warp strike from a warp point, there's also another damage bonus. It's important to save a lot. Now let's go over the next part. This is a full day, by the way. I did this for a full day farming AP points, and then I finally decided, okay, I've had enough for today. I'm going to turn in my experience points because you get a bonus for turning in your experience points. Because every time you level up, each character that levels up will gain you 3 AP points. So if all your characters level up at once, you get 12 AP points. So here I am turning in my experience points, and watch closely as you see my level raise. You will see the AP raise. It went from 161 to 179. Also, I was using Sword of the Wise during this. I don't know if you want to wait that long during the story. It's actually not that far into the story, but it always helps to have a really strong weapon if you want to one-shot strong enemies. Now, just to recap on what you need to do, you need to find a place to fight Imperial troops that has cover so that you can regain your magic points and your health points. Go inside the circle, lead the enemies to the edge of the circle, and then warp strike from outside the circle into the circle at the enemies while they're turned around. That way you get an instant kill and you get that AP point easily. And that's it. It's a real simple method. You can do this as you're going through the game. There's a lot of AP points to earn, so make sure you use them up wisely, especially if you want to use this technique. But that's it, guys. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it was informative. And as always, I will see you in the next video.